Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. I wanted to do a beauty video, but something a little bit different to what I normally do. So it's not like my sort of favourite products of the moment, even though I really want to do one of those again because it's been a while. But I've had this idea for ages to do a video on what I'd sort of call my underdog products. Some of them are things that I just really like and I've liked for ages, but I maybe don't hear them talked about that often. Ones that maybe don't get enough love or that I just want to give my love to. That sounds very ominous. Most of them are actually a bit more sort of like body care products because I feel like they're the things that I tend to forget about mentioning. This is, I know, like such a basic everyday product, but that's what I really wanted this video to be about. This cream I've been using for weeks and weeks, and it's I just love wow, the coffee is kicking in. I just love the Nivea scent. Like I have said this before actually in another video at some point, but you know, just there's something really nostalgic about it. Oh, it's so like just soothing and such a nice soft scent. So like, I'm sure loads of you know what Nivea smells like. For me, this is an underdog sort of product, or a product that I forget to mention because, yeah, like I said, I use it day in, day out. Always creaming my legs because they get dry, like particularly dry. It just does the job. Inexpensive, easy to find, and has my love. Okay, the next product is actually something that I feel like I have seen talked about a little bit. I feel like it's one of those newer brands that have attracted the attention of a few people. So this is a conditioner from Paradox, the brand Paradox. We are Paradox. It's the Secret Weapon 3-in-1 conditioner. And I was recommended this actually. Do you know what's really funny about this? I was sent some products from Paradox a while ago, and then for some reason I didn't think they'd be for me. I hadn't heard anything about them, so I actually gifted them to like friends and family. And then I was really recommended this product in particular, and I was like, oh my god, damn it, like I'd already given it away to someone. So I went into a shop and bought it myself and love it so much. Like it's so good for my wig and weave hair. I also quite like it for my natural hair too. I feel like for my natural hair I could do with something even more moisturizing, but especially for like, you know, straight hair. It's really good. It leaves the hair very silky soft, doesn't weigh the hair down at all, like doesn't leave any like heavy sort of residue in the hair. And I love it because it is 95% natural, organic oils without parabens, it's vegan, cruelty free. It's, you know, a bit of everything, everything good. And it does such a good job. So it's just something that I keep forgetting to talk about because I actually don't really talk about hair products that much anyway on my channel. Like I want to. I actually want to do a video all on hair products. So that, should I do that? Let me know down below. So yeah, it's just one that is always sort of forgotten about. And this is actually empty, but I've wanted to keep it because I wanted to include it either in something like this or like an empties video. And I need to get a new one, but love. Okay, this is a funny one. Actually, I think I have mentioned this before, but it's just one I have to include because it remains something that I always keep going back to, but it's such a random product to talk about. It's the Clarins Foot Beauty Treatment Cream, and my feet, what do they resemble? The deserts of Nevada. So, you know, yeah. My feet are so dry, and especially again at this time of year, I can't wait for it to get warmer so I can sort of, I don't know, I just forget about them as well at this time of year. And so it's a product that I always use for my feet to sort of like help look after them and help keep them moisturized, and to sort of try to prolong my pedicures a bit more. It's just a really nourishing, thick cream. And I really like to use this, like obviously all over my feet, that sounds really funny to say, and then put socks on too, and to sort of lock in the moisture. The sort of product that is easy to forget to talk about, but I thought why not include it. My next product is this, which I am absolutely in love with. It's from Bare Minerals, and it's a Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion. It has such a long name. Serum basically. I actually love a few of the products in this range, but I think this is the one that really, I mean, it's hard. This one and their sort of like night sleep gel, they're both gorgeous products, but I just feel like in the serum game, I don't hear this being talked about that much. I need to hiccup. Am I gonna hiccup? No. Honestly, I feel like at this point, I'm like running out of descriptive words for things. But this serum is really lovely and sort of light, brings a bit of a bounce and a life back to your skin. It feels very really hydrating. This is amazing. It's also a really good size, and I feel like it would last you quite a while. Okay, next Underdog product for me is this Kiehl's mask, which, okay, everything I'm just saying, I love them. I obviously love them all. So this is the Kiehl's Calendula and Aloe Soothing Hydration Mask, and I've included it because, again, I feel like it's something that I really reach for when my skin is feeling quite dry, but it's something that I always forget to sort of mention. It's really become one of my absolute favorites in my mask shelf. I have a lot of masks and I've tried a lot of masks and I love them and I'm obsessed. And another of my favorites is the Fresh Rose mask. It literally has rose petals in it. This is like a different version of that one, and I love it for the same reasons that I love that one. Oh my god, it's so refreshing, and when you put it on, it's so cooling on the skin. It really sort of calms the skin down, and I think it would sort of calm like redness and any sort of angry sort of areas of your skin too. And it says refreshes and revitalizes for healthy looking skin. And it's one of those masks that I tend to leave on for like much longer than it says to leave on, just because I really like it calming my face down, and it sort of also then sinks into the skin a little bit too, which I like the idea of. I really like it because you can literally see the petals inside. I'll do maybe a close-up or something, but I love products where you can sort of see the ingredients in the product. Another product that is such a like lifetime staple of mine, I've always got one of these on like my beauty shelf, or sometimes I travel with a mini one of these. It's the Nooks multi-purpose dry oil for face, body and hair. I don't use this on my face, I use it on my body, have not used it on my hair yet. Love the smell of this. It's I really love oils for my skin for when, like, say if I'm sort of like running out the house and I've got a shoot, or I know this really isn't like a normal like predicament for most people, but a lot of the time if I'm like running out the house and I know like I'm going for a shoot or something and my legs are super dry, or if I'm going out for the night, or if it's summertime and my legs are just looking, if I want them to look nice and soft and nourished and not ashy, then I spritz this. It's sort of like my go-to thing. And there's a Garnier oil spray that I also really like, but I have mentioned that a few times, so I didn't think it would fit into this video. But this is just something that I always forget to talk about, because to me I feel like it's such like an obvious product, but it's not. You know, it's one of those products too that you always see, I think, in Space NK on the, you know, like when you're queuing to pay. It's such a well-known product, but I was like, but is it? I don't know how many of you guys have tried it before and who might really like it. You know, if you want that sort of supermodel, like glowy skin, it gives you that quite quickly. If you're not someone who likes more of the shimmery products, if you literally just want to look like it's more of a natural glow, then that's what I love this for. And it's really nice like for your shoulders and décolletage. The second makeup thing that I never talk about, and I actually sort of forgot about myself, is this from Dior. It's the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Plumping Lash Primer. This has been in my collection for so long, and again, it's the sort of thing that I would just never get rid of because it does such a good job, and it's something that is easy to sort of, because I do it myself obviously, I'll be using it and then I'll sort of forget that I have it again because I sort of move on to different mascaras. But yeah, this is obviously a lash primer, so it is white. I've used it today under my mascara. My lashes are particularly weak and short at the moment, so I really don't want to like use me as an example right now, but this really does work. And for me anyway, And as I said, like my lashes are just crap. And I do definitely notice the difference when I use this. I love it because it's got one of those plastic brushes that are really good at separating. So as a layer underneath, it doesn't then make your lashes clumpy or anything when you go to put a proper layer of like normal mascara on. It sounds bad, but sometimes I sort of won't recommend or won't talk about things as much because I know they're very pricey and they're sort of not very accessible. But Dior do amazing. Like I love so much of their makeup. It is amazing and definitely worth it. This is my last Underdog product. And again, I might be wrong, but I feel like I never really see that many people talking about this, and I've been in love with this since I first discovered it. Literally since Charlotte Tilbury first launched. I wish I could like lather myself in this every single day. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Supermodel Body Slimmer Shimmer. This just makes you feel like a supermodel. It looks like this. It has like a roller. Sorry, it's a little bit messy because it does get a bit messy when you're using it a lot. But yeah, it has like a roller ball sort of thing to apply, which makes it really nice and easy to apply. I really like it. It's basically like a body perfecting sort of highlighter product that you can use anywhere. So I love to use this on my legs, like on the front of my leg where it hits that shin bone, and it sort of makes your leg look a bit sort of elongated too. It's quite flattering. Or I really like to use it here and on my shoulders, and especially when I'm on holiday or if I'm going to an event or something and I want to look like a goddess. This literally makes you look like a goddess. I love it so much, and it's another thing that like if I ever run out of it, because I've never run out of one, but if I did I would definitely go and repurchase it. Should I put it on now so you can see? I'll just put it on. Oh, can you see that? So it blends in so easily too. It's not one of those like thick sort of awkward creams to blend into your body. It's just so flattering. Can you see that? I don't do it that often, so I'm not like used to doing it actually. It's been a long time since I've been out. Yeah, I'd probably say my favourite time to use it is when I'm on holiday and you just want to boost your tan a little bit, and like, you know, you want like your tan to pop a little bit when you hit the light. So I'd highly recommend this. So I hope you guys have liked this video. It feels good actually to give those products a bit of love because I've been feeling guilty about it for ages. I keep seeing them and I'm like, oh yeah, I do love you. So I'll link everything that I've mentioned down below, and let me know if you liked this and if you want me to do a few more sort of, you know, different topic beauty videos, because I really want to do them. I'm like, why not try out some new ideas and sort of like new themes? And yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.